I forgot to unmute myself. That's what I'm doing today. Let's get that back on the web captioner. And okay, let's jump in game. I did note today that there was a slight update to the game. I didn't read the notes, so God knows what that's all about. Welcome and greetings and salutations. This is the fifth stream, the fifth session of Pathfinder Kingmaker. And what am I doing? Oh yeah, I can't remember what's going on. So last session we started at a place. Last session we died, at least once. We went off to the temple. We cleared the temple. We found the priest of Serenray, or cleric of Serenray, not quite sure. He agreed to meet us back at the tavern, or did I get him to join the party? Not sure. There's a lot that I'm not sure about, apparently. So I'm just going to click continue, and we'll get loading into it. I did note earlier today that it's like, oh look, PAX 2, PAX 3, special event channels on Twitch, so not really expecting too many people here this week. I just want to double check something. Did I send it out to all the correct places? Yes, I did. Okay, great stuff. Back to the game. Also, if you were watching the stream earlier and there wasn't any launch music, that was thanks to the fact that OBS decided just to ignore things. So Tuskgutter, yeah, that's probably not going to happen for a while. Stolen Lands. Talked to Judd about our adventure in the Temple of the Elk. Bit of rival, wait until Tartuccio shows up again. I can do that. Amory wants to kill Tuskgutter, so that's on the list of things to do. And we've still got Find the, which is Speak to Johad, which I do believe is tied into this. So I have the feeling that it's pretty much fated that you're going to find the guy as soon as there's an entry for the main quest in there. I suppose to a certain degree, if you didn't release the guy or ignored him, then he'd just wander off. And you find out somehow. We have got lots of stuff. Any stuff of interest? No, not really. Ooh, gold ring. Merchant would pay well for that. And we got some other stuff for a merchant. So let's go in here and figure out where Jod is. Tristan and Jod. Tristan, the cleric priest person we found of Serenray. Jod is of Estriel. A fine day. Show me your wares. I want to just get rid of some stuff. I don't need all of these masterwork things, but they're valuable, so let's sell them. That armor, that ring. And I think we've eaten most of the ration. Oh no, there's still some rations, but luckily the bag of holding is taking care of that. Shining shell, merchant, written orders, which was oh yeah, wanted to burn down the shack that we found the reference to the temple, so I don't know, it's not worth much and it doesn't weigh anything, so I'm just going to keep hold of it. I like just collecting random knickknacks like that. Not going to sell any of these coins yet because it's all like a well-grounded and quick antiquities collector might pay handsomely for it. So does that mean he's going to pay more than the 200 I'll get for it? Norag's old notes. I think the rest is food or food adjacent. Oh no, merchant thing. And let's offer that. Oh wait, no. What did I just... Oh, if I click on offer, it puts all the junk in there. That's useful. Yeah, what to buy? I don't know. I've got my bag of holding, which is great. Welcome Geeks for Good. That is a fellow streamer, Miles. He streams... Oh, let me see if I can remember. Tuesday? No, Mondays? I think he might stream Wednesdays. He then streams late on Thursdays I want to say live action. Can't think of the word, but basically live action RPG. It's not recorded. And then on the Fridays he does another stream where he gets members of the community to play games. Last weekend was Fall Guys, but they've also played Deep Rock Galactic and names. But yeah, they stream fairly frequently. I recommend go check them out. They have a Discord, which is also where you'll find me hanging around online if you wish. But I don't have a link for the Discord, so I can't post it in the chat. Hey, and Jaylee Welsh wants me to roll for initiative. I don't have a dice to hand. Let's just assume that it's me rolling dice, so about a 3. 3 messages were deleted by the moderator. Why is my moderator deleting messages? Okay, apparently I've got Nightbot set up to delete messages. If somebody spams a bit, I'm just going to have to go take care of that. Please bear with me, because that's not good. A friend turns up, and then it spam protection. Turn this off. Disable, 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 disable. There we go. I've just disabled Nightbot from doing anything. Yeah, I've got Nightbot sorted out so that he can actually start doing things for me, but I've not actually configured him at all. So it was like, yeah, okay, great stuff. Is there any way that I can restore said messages? That's a question and a half. If you can't tell, I'm fairly new to this. And I've never had Nightbot go off and delete things. I don't think I can restore those messages, I'm afraid to say. But I have told Nightbot not to filter any more stuff, so hopefully that kicks in. And Crit Commissions has arrived. Yes, geeks for good, not geeks for evil. I suppose you could create a rival channel called that at some point. Okay, hopefully Nightbot starts behaving itself and doesn't delete any further messages. If he does, just try to obey Nightbot, or I'll figure out how to get rid of Nightbot for the time being. What do I want? What do I want? That's a question and a half. I mean, I'm still not entirely sure who I want in my group, because it's all nice that you've got all these different people. But at the same token, there's so many different people. I'm going to try Tristan over him. Valerie is a great tank, so I'll probably actually switch her out at some point. Is there anything particular I want? Do they have much of interest? I think I'm just going to bank the money for now. I really have excessive amounts. I mean, I can't even afford a single +1 weapon at the moment, so it just have to be masterwork, and most people, if they don't have masterwork, they're spell-based. Jaylee Welsh, no, read that one. Downloading an update, and Twitch is going mental, but good. And apparently I am just background noise for somebody while they work. Can you share what you're working on, Critical Commissions? Note, you might want to be aware of certain people in chatter if it's anything related. But yeah, if you don't want to talk about it, don't talk about it. If you do want to talk about it, talk about it. Crit Commissions is a friend of mine. She does artwork. She does most of my artwork. I say most. I don't think I've ever had any other artwork from somebody else. Where am I wandering off to? But yeah, she will be doing artwork for the stream when she gets around to it. She's got another commission that she's got to work on, and seeing as though, to a certain degree, parts of it is just favours to me. Fair enough, Julie. Murder and mystery. So who's getting murdered and why is it a mystery? That's the question.
How may I serve you?
Speaking to Jod, I found the Temple of the Elk and killed the beast there.
Erastil be praised, you finally returned, my good friend. Tristan told me how you helped him at the Temple of the Elk. Thank you for heeding my request. My heart is calm and filled with confidence that I've followed the will of my God. I would like to reward your bravery. I possess no treasure, but please, take this as a token of appreciation.
Scrolls of remove blindness. Okay, that, the metagamer in me knows that then potentially something is going to cause us to be blind soon. Therefore, we have now removed blindness.
As far as I know, your next target looks to be the Stag Lord himself. With the Temple of the Elk cleansed of evil, the fog surrounding us should disperse to reveal the path to the brute's lair. Of course, magic so powerful is unlikely to disappear all at once. Bide your time. Follow up on other concerns while you wait. I will gladly aid you on your noble quest. Erastil himself foresaw our meeting.
Do you understand the true meaning of your visions now?
I trust in their truth. These visions, they were the voice of Erastil himself, quiet but clear. Before all this happened, I believed Erastil had turned his back to me. But now, I see clearly. He has shown me divine mercy, for he has led me to you and invited me to aid in a fellow priest's deliverance. Lady Sarenrae and Erastil walk the paths of the gods hand in hand, and so must their servants as well.
See, that always kind of bothers me about clerical or prophecy kind of people, where it's all like, yes, God gave me a vision and it led me to be captured by bandits, but that was just simply so that you would come rescue me and our paths would meet. And it's all like, I'm pretty sure you just got lucky and the bandits didn't slit your throat because you were slightly useful to them and I just so happened to be along. Not entirely sure your god had much to do with that, but that is their belief, and I'm not going to shake that because he might actually be useful, as long as he keeps believing in said god.
Tristan is undoubtedly still very young, and youth is a time of naivete and confusion. But I see kindness and strength of spirit in him,
Need to go.
traits indispensable to a priest. I sense that all that's transpired thus far is only the beginning, and the future promises great things for Tristan and for you. This is why Erastil led me to the Temple of the Elk. Day and night I pray for you and for my young friend. May the Stag God lead you down the true path.
Okay, just gonna mute a thing. There we go. Sorry about that. Blah blah blah. Strength. Teach Tristan some stuff. Oh yeah, that's about enough for now. I love the way they said he had no treasure, and yet he's got 99 diamonds and 2,000 diamond dust. He did give us some scrolls. Oh, that's something that I was also going to do. Yeah, Shazam. That is sort of like the post-factor reasoning. It's one of the reasons why I don't personally have much stock in divination and predictions. It's all like, but you can kind of apply it. Horoscopes is like, oh, you are going to have a good day if you eat. And so you think, oh yeah, I got to eat to have a good day. You are going to eat anyway, and what you eat very rarely has any bearing on your day. But if you think that you're going to eat to have a good day, then you might as well eat something you enjoy, like ice cream. And the fact that you had a good day is because you ate ice cream, not because that you ate. But that's just the cynical side of me. I was going to buy, because I'm running a little low on potions of Cure Light Wounds, and scrolls are cheaper. Let's buy 10 of those. It's not a great rate of return, but it should help a little should we start needing more in the way of potions. And potions are useful to keep around because they can be used on yourself or somebody else in the middle of combat, even if you're not a cleric. So probably going to be using these Cure Light Wound Scrolls outside of combat. Really don't know what else to buy, if anything, at this stage. I think to a certain degree this is one of them games where it's like you save it before getting into a big fight, and then it's like, okay, that guy casts fireball, so you come back to this guy and it's like, protection from fire, aha, there we go, buy one of those, run back off to the fight, save it again, cast the spell, and hopefully the game doesn't scum it and cast there's something else at you. Although it would be nice if the games actually did that occasionally, just keep it fresh. Crit Commission's mentioned that it's the butler. I didn't say who did the murder mystery. I'm saying who got murdered, and why is it a mystery. Okay, everybody in the party is currently fatigued. So going to go off to bed. Saving the game. Am I going to get a visitation in the night? That's usually how these things progress. No? Okay. So I didn't actually, it's all I posted the title of this. It's all like temple sorted. Now what? And it's like, well, yeah, sure. Now what? Bit of route. That's interesting. Oh no, stolen lands is there. Wait until the fog clears away. Okay, let's go speak to Tristan for a bit. Let's see what his story is about. You called yourself the Chosen of Serenry. What did you mean by that? Sorry. Sorry, it was mere jest. Other acolytes at my temple used to tease me with that title. This should tell you how pious and devoted I was compared to them. And yet my faith is strong. Serenry knows this and protects me in times of great peril. If something ever threatens my life, by her divine powers, I am transported to a safe location. Okay, that's slightly more believable than the whole divine argument. Being transported by a magical being is probably reason to believe in them. Tell me about yourself. About myself? I wouldn't know where to begin. Tristan pauses for a moment in thought. My name, my faith, I follow Serenray. I have travelled from the Paradise Empire of Kalesh to here. What else do you want to know? The vast Paradise Empire of Kalesh dominates much of the south-central Camarasan. It grew during the Age of Destiny, and its line of emperors has been unbroken for thousands of years. Half dozen satrapies, the size of countries, separate Quidar from the imperial heartland of Kalesh. Each Sep3 pays homage to the decrees of the Empire, but the grip of the Empire is looser the farther one goes from the heart, which happens with a lot of empires. It's just a It's one of the problems with empires. It's very centralized, but the further you get from that central, power diminishes. Do you know where you're going next? That sounds like a good question for him and maybe me. No, my thoughts were far from it, for my mission here is not yet done. Why do you ask? Do you wish me to leave your lands? To the contrary, I wish you to stay with me for as long as you can. The thought of you leaving is not a welcome one. Of course, yeah, of course not. You're Cameron and Ant. I trust you completely. That's a bit metagamey. I trust Sarah and Ray, so I trust this guy. That's kind of how I'm justifying it. Thank you. I am pleased I could be of assistance. Let's discuss something else. What brought you to these lands? What are you doing here? I've heard rumor that they say these lands are cursed, and curses are growing stronger, as if something is granting them power. I could not ignore such rumors. What curses are you talking about? Do you not see? Every word uttered in the heat of an argument turns into a prophecy here, just waiting to fulfill itself. And if only for the people, the land itself is seething with curses so ancient their origins are impossible to trace. Take the abandoned temple of Estral where we met. What happened to it? What force compelled the priests to leave such a magnificent temple on the whims of nature? Will we ever know? I myself was nearly slain by beasts. Fortunately, you came along, following Jod, and saved me. I owe you a great debt. Why did Jod see you in his premonition? Seren Ray sees all good gods and goddesses as her allies. Many have fought alongside the goddess against the menace of Rovagog. Estral was among them. By offering my prayer to Seren Ray, I let her know that of my misfortune at the Temple of the Elk. The merciful goddess did not ignore my plea. But whom could she have asked to aid Van Estral, whose faith is strong in these lands? Estral sent Jod a sign, and you came just in time to rescue me. To tell you the truth, I was certain my journey was about to end, and those creatures were to be the death of me. Okay. I'll be going now. A pleasure. Okay, I need to figure out, can I get to the world? I can't get to the world map from here, can I? Alright, time to choose my party. Hey Shiznits, how's it going? Quite a few people turning in today. Right, I must be in the party, that's a given. See, I kind of don't like this guy. He's technically evil, and he's very violent. I kind of agree with that as a rogue, but I also don't agree with that being lawful good. So probably gonna get rid of her in favor, him in favor of Valerie, because while Amory is great as a damage dealer, she's not very good as a tank. I know that the orc, I can't remember his name, is Magi, which is a very nice class for dealing damage. Going okay at work, so I might be doing a little bit of lurking. Yeah, no worries about the lurking. It is all about Valerie. I have a feeling that's a Amy Winehouse reference. I don't quite figure it out, but I might be. Anyway, so yeah, he's a Magi. I can't remember his name, but at the same token, I trust Valerie more not to get me in trouble. Taking Tristan out for a spin, better healer than, well, hopefully a better healer than the dwarf and not so dour. Wait, is that not a name? Whose name? You mean this person? Open character screen. This is Valerie. Is she a paladin? No, she's a tower shield specialist. Not entirely sure how much. Yeah, she's got 24 AC, which is just ridiculous when you compare it to most other people in the group. So she is just a bit of a powerhouse of damage. Of defense. Anne-Marie is another tank. She's got a lot of hit points. Ancient Tomb. This old sycamore, that's concerning me, because that's what I discovered when I was chasing after Tartuccio. So, where's the next dot on this road? No, let's head this way. Oh, you've spotted enemies. Fight them, because we're fit and ready. Oh, have you played the game, or are you talking about the Pathfinder Adventure Path equivalent? Yeah, the dwarf was just like, oh, everybody's doomed. He's a bit, meh. So taking Tristan. I do. One of the things I do like a lot of the writing of just Paizo in general. So, you know, the fact that some of these people just have amazing backstories and the like is not really a surprise. Tristan got a high initiative, so is going to stand there and do not much. Do you have... You've got a scimitar. I should have maybe bought you a ranged weapon, because you are a lousy tank.
Repent!
I will figure that out in a bit. In the meantime, try not to get yourself killed. Hey, sneak attack, and my opening move was exactly 4 points of damage, which is minimum damage on all... Oh, not quite minimum damage on all the dice.
Tear them apart!
Stand there, and Valerie, go for it. Nope, that's a miss, and ooh, some spells. Yeah, let's do an acid splash. Nice, and let's move you back a bit, because I don't believe... I've just remembered, I might have left one of my summoned animal companion things on the dwarf.
This should do it.
That's really good audio. I just heard this thunder crack in my ear, and it's just like, oh, that's very good. Very authentic. Okay, the wolf is dead. La la, the wolf is dead. Skin it. Fail the skinning. Is that it? We got her interrupted on the road for a single wolf. Oh, okay. Wow, my video is really behind where I am on the game. Can head to this old sycamore tree and to the location. I need to figure out if I can give Tristan a ranged weapon of some variety. Because he is going to get himself absolutely mullered if I'm not careful. Oh, hello.
Greetings.
Greetings. Carson Grays, the former captain of Jamaldi al-Dawri's personal guards, nods to you, as though you've seen each other in Rostov only yesterday. He limps noticeably and his clothes are stained with blood, and looks every bit as grim and focused as when you first met. But this time you also sense a hint of excitement in his eyes.
I have urgent news from Restov. The investigation that I have conducted at Lady Jamande's orders have proved your innocence. Tartuccio was and still is the Pataxian spy. That dreadful night, it was him who had opened the gate and let the assassins in. It appears that he had planned to gain the barony and Eldori's support, only to later place these lands under the command of his true patron. King Iravetti is no stranger to intrigue, and likes to use others to do his dirty work. Anyway, Lady Jamande sends her apologies.
Okay, I mean, if you just believed me in the first place, then I could have killed him before any of this escalated.
Lady Jamande ordered me to capture Tartuccio. We were following his trail when that damned mist fell. First, we entirely lost our way, and then stumbled right into a bandit ambush. Alas, nearly all my people were wounded and can go no further. And so I am here asking for your aid. I'll point out on the map where Tartuccio is supposed to be. Bring that scum to Oleg's trading post, dead or alive. Restov will not forget this favor.
Okay, so basically you're an incompetent guard and you need me to do your work for you. Not that I mind getting revenge on Tartuccio. How did Tartuccio manage to fool you?
That sly bastard has caused us no little trouble, that's for sure. When he showed up in Restov and announced he was going to join the expedition, nobody suspected a thing. Yes, a gnome, yes, a sorcerer, but so what? Even after that terrible night, some of my people were willing to bet money on you being the spy.
Why, what did I do?
His overconfidence was his downfall. Tartuccio's henchmen, it seems, imagined they could safely meet with Pataxian spies in the town's seedy underbelly. But Restov is the ancestral home of the Eldori, and Lady Jamande is respected not only by the aristocracy and the common folk, but also by those on the other side of the law. We received a message from the slums. A good friend, who wished to remain anonymous, suggested the Sword Lords take a closer look at a certain guest from Patax. Jamande immediately sent for me and ordered me to capture the spy, all very quietly, of course. He told us everything, and not only about Tartuccio. I doubt that Iravetti was pleased to hear of his agent's failure.
I mean, why, did you send him along his way once he told you everything? And you think he's gonna go back there? What can Pataxian spies hope to find in the stolen lands?
Pataxian spies are much like magpies. They'll grab anything that catches their eye. Information, treasure, artifacts. This time, King Iravetti had a chance to seize the entire stolen lands region, and at the Eldori's expense. I'll give you some advice for the future. Be wary of the Pataxian king. He's truly a snake of a man.
Gress is a noble house of Brevany, is it not? You're a noble, then?
Used to be. It's only a name now, nothing more. The House Garess are a noble family in Brevoy. They own several mines in the Galushkin Mountains. My father Evan is cousin to Lord Howland Garess, but he's my father no longer.
How is he not actually your father? That's not how biology works.
In any case, I brought shame upon my name and was punished accordingly. The family disowned me. I fled to Restov and took up the life of a simple mercenary, until I received an assignment here in the Stolen Lands.
Oh. That's why he's no longer your father, he just disowned you. Yeah, still not quite how biology works, but okay, I'll buy it. Okay, tell me why you were exiled. Here, you've asked me a favor. I'd say you owe me an explanation.
Fair enough. For Garess, the prosperity of the house and the honor of the name stands above all else. And I was betrothed to a widow from another noble house. This union was of great importance to the family. However, 3 months before the wedding, I met a commoner girl, gentle and pure, and we fell in love. I would have rather died than leave my Tanya. So I decided to break off the engagement with my noble bride. I could never have expected what would follow.
Okay.
My father was furious. I'd set a pointless love affair above the interests of the house. He expelled me from the family and ordered to leave our lands under threat of death. And Tanya, her mother was seriously ill, and she stayed behind to care for her rather than follow me into exile. Thus, I was on my own, disgraced, without a name, and without love.
I'm pretty sure there's a life lesson in there somewhere, but you look old enough to have figured it out yourself.
Don't imagine that I ask for pity. Everyone gets what they deserve.
You and your lawful good ways must be a spy. The plot is Tanya will literally be literally the cause of the red wedding. I don't recall the red wedding per se. See, there's a lot of references that I just don't get, so a lot of these things just fly right over my head. Again, there's no lawful good. I can't remember whether I can't remember whether I'm heading more towards evil or more towards chaotic. But I'm gonna go with chaotic good. Sounds slightly better than the. See, I'm not a big fan of saying a duty should stand above emotion, because at the end of the day, yes, that's true, but at the same token, it's sort of like, yeah, that's a little bit too much on the nose for me. I mean, just as a lawful good character. Yeah, I'll go with the chaotic rather than the lawful. I'd say you deserved a better fate, Kristen. True love should not be punished.
What's done is done.
I would know more of your house, Garas, and your homeland.
Well then, ask away.
Let's finish this conversation another time.
As you wish.
Just realised I don't care actually all that much. I'll see you later. Farewell. Ooh, level ups. Did we get experience in all of that? No. Oh no, we did. We got 54 experience and leveled up from talking to a guy. And this is why I love Pathfinder. Time to level up these things. Next, and don't get any points in that. You get 2 points. Take some more athletics and some mobility, just in case that ever becomes a positive. Should tell you the total somewhere. It's not pretty. Oh, she gets her feet. See, blind fight is great, because if you ever get concealment, you get to re-roll it another time, and concealment is an absolute pain. If you notice in the Doobry What's It, Flibbity Flob, the temple, when the enemies had concealment, it's like, yay, the hit attacks, but then concealment rolls. Select one type of armor, the AC bonus is increased by 1. Oh, okay, that's an idea. Combat mobility, +4 dodge bonus to armor class for attacks of opportunity. A condition that makes you lose your dex bonus to armor class also makes you lose your dodge bonuses. Yeah, dodge bonus is also a stack. Okay, that's combat reflexes. I can't remember how much. Yeah, you don't have enough dex for combat reflexes. Coordinated defense. +2 bonus to your combat maneuver defense. Coordinated maneuvers now. Die Hard. No. What does it recommend? It recommends weapon focus. I mean, I really don't care for her weapon focus. I'm probably going to take this armor focus, because she is the quintessential tank to the party in her heavy armor. It brings her up to a nice 25. Athletics is at a -7, mobility is at a -11, despite that's where I'm putting the ranks. Yeah, I had a feeling that the Red Wedding was a Game of Thrones reference. I don't remember the event in Game of Thrones. Feel free to spell it out to me. I suppose should warn everybody about spoilers beforehand, but I mean, it's Game of Thrones and the Red Wedding. I've heard reference to it, and I don't really pay that much attention to it. So if you care about it, you should know about it. So yeah, spoilers, but feel free to type away if you, because I don't really think many people are going to mind. Amory, let's have barbarian levels. Let's put skills in the 4 skills that you already have. You also get a feat. Alertness, +2 bonus to perception checks back to back. That's teamwork feat. Blind fight. I think the blind fight might actually be really useful for her. Again, I think she's got a weapon focus. Yeah, she's already. Oh, she's proficient with the bastard sword. Okay, let's take that, because that's a +1 to attack with the weapon. She'll just get her up to a +6, which isn't bad.
I know what to
me, the rogue. I can't remember. I've done it 3 times. Rogue. Again, if this is your first time tuning in, I am the Knife Master. I have skill points for days. And I also get a bonus. Thing is, I'm not sure if I've, at the moment I think I'm using a dagger. See, I can't even remember. Ooh, finesse training. Oh, hello. Finesse training at first level, rogue gain. Starting at 3rd level, she can select any one type of weapon that can be used with weapon finesse, such as rapiers or daggers. Once the choice is made, it cannot be changed. Whenever she makes a successful melee attack with a selected weapon, she adds her dex modifier instead of a strength modifier to the damage roll. If any wound would prevent the rogue from adding her strength modifier to the damage roll, don't add the dex modifier. And get to add more additional weapons at 11th and 19th levels. Okay, so really to make this count, I need to be sure that I know what weapon I'm using. So, close that interface. Let's look at my inventory a second. And I am currently using a Masterwork punching dagger. That is good to know. Because then I'll be adding a +4 onto my attacks rather than a +1, which is very much important. So, punching dagger, is that in here? Punching dagger, there we go, that's nice. Blade sense at 3rd level of Knife Master. You also skilled in combat involved in light blades and gains a +1 dodge bonus against attacks made against her with light blades. And sneak attack. Ooh, sneak attack is going up by a damage die, so that'll be a 2d8. And feats. I took deceitful just for more. I think I'm gonna stick with the punching daggers. Just really power up that punching dagger this time around. Because that should make it a lot more interesting. +8 on the hit, and changed it from a +1 to a +4, and added another damage die for when it's a sneak attack. So that's suddenly a lot more powerful. A bard. 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not entirely sure if I need to continue putting persuasion in, but I don't really know what else to choose. Lingering performance or point blank shot. Point blank shot, +1 attack and damage rolls with ranged weapons up to 30 feet. I'm going to go with lingering performance. just because she doesn't have, she's got a limited amount of performance, so I might actually start toggling it on for a round, because a lot of the combats I'm seeing only really last 1 or 2 rounds. It's useful, just sending her off doing the performance in boss fights is great because it's like started off and then she's got like 13 rounds of it. But by adding it at the games now it gets a level 1 spell. Ear-piercing scream, cure light wounds, hideous laughter. Don't want too many people with summon monster. Feather step. Ignores difficult terrain. Flare burst. Dazzles people. Dazzle I feel is very weak. Hypnotism. Your gestures and droning incantation fascinate nearby living creatures, causing them to stop and stare blankly at you in a dazed condition. Roll 2d4 to see how many creatures you affect. Remove fear. Sleep. Touch of gracelessness. Standard action upon enemy creature within touch range. That sounds like a terrible idea. Dex penalty, Unbreakable Heart. +4 mind affecting for negative vanish. 1 round per level. She's level 3 up to 5 rounds. Make something invisible for +20 check on stealth. I think I'm gonna go for grease. I know that I didn't really. Grease spell covers a solid surface with a layer of slippery grease. Any creature in the area when the spell is cast, and every round after that must make a reflex saving throw or fall prone. Which could be very useful if we can get people into that sort of like area of effect. And new person. Now let's see if I've made a terrible idea. Oh yeah, pick a. Oh, you're a rogue wizard. If I go rogue, you're not gonna get a sneak attack. This level. If you go wizard, you get nothing at all. So it'll be more spells. This is one of the reasons why I'm not a big fan of multi-classing. It's like I can never make up my decision which path to choose. See, my first thought is sort of like, oh, if I take rogue this level, then next level I can get sneak attack, but then that means 2 levels without gaining any more wizard. But it's just as fair to say wizard, rogue, wizard, rogue, wizard, rogue as it is to go rogue, wizard, rogue, wizard, rogue, wizard. I think I'm going to go for the rogue first. Mainly evasion is really nice. Rogue talent could be useful. You get skills. Everybody gets skills. You're all over the shop. I don't like that. Let's add in perception and then go for world knowledge. Don't really need you to be. Oh, you got a feat. Cause you're level 3. Create a spell focus, transmutation, accomplish sneak attacker. What does accomplish sneak attacker do? Hello. Increases damage by a d6. Oh, the number of sneak attack dice cannot exceed half your character level. Rounded up. That'd be useful. So she's essentially sneak attacks like she is a 3rd level rogue, but at 2nd level. Yeah, gonna take that one. And rogue talent. Slow reactions. Ooh, slowed reactions is nice. Fast stealth. Uncanny observer. Combat trick turns it into a combat feat. Skill focus. I think I like this slow reactions. Just so that if I need to move somebody around, they can do. Because she can do her sneak attacks via spells. And Tristan didn't level up. Why didn't Tristan level up? Everybody else leveled up. Oh, he was already level 3. We're all playing catch up with him. 41, 40, 16, 27, 30, and 24. Again, you're staying at the back because you have an AC of 11. Did I look into... I need to go see that dwarf at some point and take all the stuff off of him. Elk information updated. Okay. Great. Oh, that's because we saw an elk. Yeah. I mean, where are we? Oh, we are at the old sycamore. Bit of rival. As it turns out, our rival isn't quite so simple, and by that means he's even more insidious than expected. Crestral Garrus, Jamandi's Aldori's envoy, informed us that Tartuccio is in fact a spy from the kingdom of Pitax. We need to find him immediately and deliver him to Creston, dead or alive. Didn't they say that they were going to tell me where they were? While we fought at the bloodthirsty beast at the Temple of Elk, Tartuccio might have found his artifact or done something else insidious. Okay.
As it should be.
We have got thingies. Some kind of thing. There, it's 5 of them. I have made a critical error in judgment. Who is this one? He's the one over there.
A calculated risk.
Might as well get this sneak attack in first.
Yourself open.
Oh! That was nasty. He exploded. Oh, 4, 12, plus a d4. That's weird. I don't know. I mean, that was nice. I don't think I'll ever get to do many of those, but... Haha, you missed. Okay, Valerie, go in there and start annoying them. And hopefully... I need to get this person a ranged weapon. What do you have? Blessing of Faithful, long. As a standard action, can bless one ally within close range. Blessed allies can +2 sacred bonus on attack rolls, skill checks, ability checks, saving throws, and AC until the end of their turn. Okay, but you also have channel energy. So, what spells do you have? Oh, you have spellbook, which is just 2 cure moderate wounds. Oh, that's your 2nd level. You have Shield of Faith, and you have Bless. I definitely need to go see that dwarf. I left him with that ring. I'm just going to move him a little into position. Lindsay, Inspire Competence. That's just for skill checks. This is for morale bonus against saving throws against charm, fear effects, +1 competence bonus against attack and damage rolls. So that should now linger. And then Octavia, you will
Consider me provoked.
sneak attack on that guy. There we go. I thought, why didn't that sneak attack? I don't understand how sneak attacks work. Yeah, fighting bagpipes. Have you not heard of fighting bagpipes? Why is everybody paying attention to me? Why do people insist on doing that? Right. Amory, you were slow this round. You're supposed to be up there making sure that I don't get murdered. And you rolled a natural 1. Gee, thanks. Alright, let's start with this guy. Ooh, nice. Bomb. Okay, that's a minor amount of damage. Valerie. Tristan. Go attack that one. Let's see how badly you end up in combat. Right, stop that as to not waste them all because of a lingering spell.
You deserved it.
Finish that one off. Ooh. And wait, Octavia. That was a miss. That's not good. Both are injured. That one's dead. And I'm not gonna get sneak attack on this, but it died anyway. Skin them all. Collect them all. How's my carry weight? I think my carry weight's doing pretty good. Okay. This is actually a fairly big map.
In due
I
time.
mean, comparatively, that's a giant frog. I should pay attention to where I'm going, and not the fun things that's going on around here. There we go. Sneak attack worked that time. I have no idea why it didn't work on that last fight. Let's see. Let's charge up there. Nice. Valerie, go aggravate the other giant frog. Let's see if you can tank it up. Tristan, move to about there. Don't get too close. There is a backpack in the bushes over there. I can't make it up.
This way.
And as soon as the first one died, the giant frogs don't seem to be too much trouble. I'm not going to play the bagpipes again. Octavia.
This is for you.
Nice. And it's over. Pronounced over. I get earring, merchant, silver buckle merchant, and 9 gold. I'll take it. So yeah, right. Okay, let's do some maintenance. This guy, can you use ranged weapons? That is my first question. Esselferge's weapon proficiencies. So you can use a heavy crossbow, light crossbow, quarterstaff, dagger, club, and the favoured weapon of the deity, which is the scimitar, if I'm not mistaken when it comes to ceremony, which is why he's running around with one. Right, I need to get you a crossbow of some variety. Does anybody have a spare ranged weapon? We do not. We really could do with one. Okay. Put that on the shopping list, folks. Need a crossbow for Tristan.
I did as you asked.
Ooh. Shield of Faith, incense, a hair mount, 22 coins, green quartz, and potion of mage armor.
Something bothering you?
Can you drink a potion of mage armor? That is a question. I'm just slightly concerned about his, overall survivability. Says
All
that he
according to
can.
plan.
Oh, hello. That's a campfire. Gold coins, golden earrings, silver spoon, turquoise, and more mage armor. And a potato.
Follow my lead.
Why do I have a feeling that I'm missing something in this area? I don't know, it's just creepy. Oh,
To victory!
more murder frogs. Oh, great, a murder frog. Okay.
Bring it!
No, it dies just like everything else.
This should do it.
Yeah, move over there.
Stay behind me!
Go, tank. Valerie and sneak attack, nice. Mess on that. Tristan, what are you doing all the way back there?
So it's come to this.
I don't like pressing space to speed up the animation, which is what I just did there. But at the same token, for long walks like that, it's like, might as well. I just think it makes them look silly, and I'm not a fan of them looking silly.
In due time.
Okay, let's try and keep everybody together this time. Oh, hello. There's 7 gold coins, garnet, ring, bone necklace, jade. And climb up a tree trunk. Mobility DC is 21. Luckily it's a group check. I've got a mobility of 19. Oh yeah, 9. I mean, I got a reasonable chance. Let's just quick save it. Because it would be embarrassing to end our adventure here, thanks to somebody tripping Octavia. Oh, she's got a better modifier. Probably because she's not wearing armor. We got some dead people, more dead people. With a fowl as a cooking ingredient, because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to find a body in the middle of the wilderness with a skinned bird and take it. For my lunch, maybe later. A dagger. Chest.
Done and done!
Octavia's even better at the trickery than me. Apparently I'm not a very good rogue. And we've got the Wand of Lead Blades. I have no idea what Lead Blades is. All melee weapons you are carrying when the spell is cast deal damage as if one size category larger than they actually are. For instance, a medium longsword normally deals 1d8 points of damage, but would instead deal 2d6 points of damage as if benefiting from lead blades. Okay. Now, I can't use that. Who can use that? It is just... Can she cast that on other people? That is another question. No, she cannot, I don't think. Oh. Yeah, that's a little bit, because it'd be nice for somebody else. But she doesn't really use blades. but everybody else can't use it. I might have to take some levels and use magic device. When I say levels, I mean put some points into it, although it's charisma based. Well, charisma isn't my worst. Oh, and I also got something else. What else did I get? A +1 club. Woo! It's a club, folks. Right, let's everybody fall down.
I did as you asked.
Great stuff. Yeah, I mean, you can, if you want, speed it up. Jay points out it's nice that they've put it in as an option, and it's like, I appreciate that. It's just more along the lines of, if I wanted it to play out quickly, it'd be better if there was an option where you could just permanently make it quickly, rather than having to press space every time, but I just picked up another fragment, scorched fragment of a necklace. So that's 3. Ooh, a light crossbow. Tristan needs that. Light armor. Ref Stock's Ranger's Broken Arrow. This once beloved item. I'll try reading this time rather than just making up words. This item once belonged to an ancient Brevian. An expert of antiquities might find it interesting. And a crumpled letter. My dear Keneloff Palmer, with your desire to pursue a new archaeological mission in mind, I spent a few hours in the library today and identified a location worthy of your research. In the northeastern part of the River Kingdoms lies a region called the Stolen Lands. Many antiquities can be found in such places. No doubt an inquisitive researcher will be able to find old coins, significant cultural remnants, and even pieces of artifacts that might be restored. Naturally, you shall require the services of a specialist to evaluate your findings during your travels. I have no doubt your ability to recruit such a specialist once you arrive in the Stolen Lands. Such contracts can typically be made in larger cities or settlements. You would not want your return journey encumbered by items of scant value or interest, after all. Before you set off, it is my obligation to warn you that this place is untamed and can be perilous. Watch not only for bandits and monsters, but also impassable swamps and dangerous open plains. Should you decide to visit the Stolen Lands, I strongly urge you to hire a professional guide and, better yet, guards. It is wise to take precautions. I should appreciate greatly if you return with a few amusing curiosities for me as a token of our friendship. Your true friend, Aganeth Bregan. Okay. I think that's just an in-game way of suggesting where you might find because I found these coins, I found this arrow, I found these things. I have a feeling that's an in-game way of saying you might find one in a large city. Okay, that's a mine shaft. The entrance of this old mine seems to have been blocked for a long time. Okay, great stuff. Elk.
That is not far.
Yes, I know it's not far because I don't trust you guys. Ooh. Hello. Hello. Who traps a field?
I did as you asked. Done and done.
As it should be.
This requires your attention.
Time's not waiting.
Bandits trap a field.
I move unseen.
Bandit. Bandit, Necromancer, Bandit. Do. Everybody gather slightly close round.
Focus on the goal.
Coup de grace.
Didn't even break a
There we
sweat.
go. Necromancer dealt with. Do you get to keep the traps? I don't believe you do in this. There's only one game where I've actually seen that you actually get to disarm, or you can choose. It's Neverwinter Nights. The original is it's great because you actually got to place your own traps. You could buy them in stores. You could also, when you're going to disarm them, go for a slightly higher check to reclaim them, and then you could do things like plan your own ambushes and whatnot. And it seems to be something that seems to have disappeared a little bit from role-playing games. I appreciate that to a certain degree. You can set up your own ingenious trap, you know, with a bottle of alchemist fire, a bottle of acid, and a bit of string, but that relies a lot on GM fiat. I don't know whether that was something unique to the video game Neverwinter Nights, or whether it's something that they actually ported in from D&D 3.5, which is what I think Neverwinter Nights was based around.
This is where I step in.
There we go. Valerie, just get closer. Or with a magic horse, a magic bird, and a whole bunch of alchemist fire. Was that? Oh yeah, that was when we were playing Strahd, and I allowed you to get away with far too much. Mainly because it was hilarious. And yeah, I don't think that Necromancer is coming back anytime soon, but that is a good thing because spellcasters are terrible people. We got a bow, we got a crossbow, and we got a bandit. And I didn't give Tristan that crossbow. Amir, just move up to the big guy. Because why not? And Tristan, march forward to your doom. I'm gonna regret that decision one day. Okay, first full round.
Serves you right.
Not excessively concerned with how this has gone. The spellcaster's out. Let's do a bit of movement forward. Valerie. Murder that guy. Sneak attack on that guy, hopefully. No sneak attack damage, I don't think. Henri, sneak up and stab that guy. How tough is that guy? Tristan, finish him off. You can do it. Tristan. Ooh, an archer who actually switched weapons. That is a curiosity.
You deserved it.
Right, will somebody just kill people? Thank you. Should have actually
You
moved
can't stop me.
her up. Not that it would have made too much difference to that attack. Oh god, come on. Don't do this to me. It's doing this to me. Hooray for rolling dice and being me.
Forced my hand.
Yep. Tristan managed to hit for 1 whole point of damage. And I've just noticed a typo. See that? It says 1d6 -1 rather than 1d6 -1. Because -1 should be 2.
Any last wishes?
Or a positive one at least. Okay, and Amory just got punched in the gut. Come on.
Consider
We're all ganging up on this one guy. He should be defeatable. Oh, he's an orc. He'll have that. nonsense ability of being able to stay in the fight. Oh, that didn't allow him to stay in the fight. Right, Tristan, you need a crossbow. We have a crossbow. Have a crossbow. Why am I carrying around this leather armor? Why am I carrying around this club that's not magical? I've just noticed my weight is starting to pile up yet again. That's just the stuff I just dropped. Mead, I'll take that. It's worth something. Chocolate. A bunch of lousy weapons. Cure light wounds, alchemist fire, braces. More mead, some flour. That's a composite longbow, which is still worth 100. Okay, and do they have any backpack stuff? They do. Golden trinket, potion of cure light wounds, milk, flour, and mead. If that's not a recipe, I don't know what is. Some more milk. And I think that's just about it. Looks just about it. Oh, hello. Overgrown passage. Sure, let's save it and find out where that goes. Actually, let's have Tristan.
All according to plan.
We'll do a little bit of cure light wounds on Amory. Actually, no. Can you convert? Yes, you can convert one of your spells into it. That was pathetic. That also was not great. Let's try one more in Amory, and if that doesn't work, we'll just have to declare it. That's not too bad, she's back in the green. Alright, Avery through the overgrown passage. That hurt because we failed. Chiron failed the athletics check. Why was I put in charge of it? It's DC 20. Okay.
In due time.
I mean, that thing looks fun. No, wolves.
Running won't help you.
Where's that one? That one's over there. Alright, go up and stab that thing.
Interesting.
Oh. Oh no, it's just a
This will hurt.
bag of some variety. This will hurt! I rolled a natural one. Great stuff. Right, this is... I'm going to do an Inspiring Courage. Because there seems to be a lot of them.
Do not falter.
Can you get anybody from where you are? Yeah,
This
get
is
that
for
guy.
you.
Oh my word. Luckily the wolves are rolling as badly as I am. Tristan, I forgot to switch weapons over to the crossbow, so do that now. And then launch a crossbow at one of them. Yeah, it's okay, everybody else missed. Stab, yay. So that was not a sneak attack. Lindsay, stop that, and...
This is where I step in.
Oh my word, my dice rolls are pathetic. There we go, somebody did something competent.
Bring it!
The dice in this seem very, very swingy. Love it when I'm so amped up to fight and I start shouting taunts at wolves. Yeah, I mean,
Tear them apart!
it's one of the things, there's a few people that I know where it's all like, when it comes to doing things in role-playing games, is they actually roll the dice first and then figure out how to react based on the dice roll. So, you know, it's more useful, I find, when it comes to diplomacy and intimidation, where it's like you roll the dice, see how you scored, and then you make up your speech around it. Because if you roll a natural one and it's like, okay, I want to make friends with this guy, roll a natural one, and it's like, okay, I have a +1 to my diplomacy. To make friends with him, I'm going to insult his mother. So how does that work? Well, I got a 2 in total. That's how that works. And it kind of saves the whole embarrassing thing of like, pretty prepared to die when you're running up to somebody and then you roll a natural one. So it's like, don't really see him dying that much. Okay, everything's dead. That's the edge of the world. Skin the wolves. Take their stuff. Oh, there was a log. Just some nice chunk for a merchant. Hello. The beast before you is unusually large and its eyes especially angry. Its menacing grin might be almost taken to be... Its menacing grin might almost be taken for a smirk. Greetings, traveler. Draw your weapon. Before you draw your weapon, I wish to say I have no reason for feuding. See no reason for feuding between us. We might even be of some use to each other. Wait, why is this wolf talking? Is it magical or something? I am no wolf female. I am a warg. Surprisingly, you could live to your age without learning the difference. Well, it's never too late to teach a lesson to an innocent two-legged morsel. The beast slowly licks its teeth. Who are you calling morsel? You pelt? I could speak to them, but apparently it's lawful good just to attack them. And seeing as I'm lawful good, that is what we shall do. Your worlds, I need to learn how to read at some point. Your words will not save you, monster. This creature is filled with irredeemable evil. Serenray, guide my blade. We cannot leave such dangerous animals to live in our future lands. Slay the beast. Good. I love fresh meat. So the wolf has name and just came over and knocked me down. Great stuff. Love it. Love it. Yeah, take that. Acid to the face. Sneak wolves. Do hate it when they avoid the tank. Do I have anything to get the focus onto somebody? Don't really. I mean, I've got fight defensively. That might up the AC a bit. +2 dodge to armor class. If you have 3 or more ranks in mobility, you gain a +3 to your dodge bonus. Instead, I mean, until it starts attacking me, it's not much bleeding use. Alright, let's clear up some of these people. Yeah, you've got selective, so let's do that. Oh, hello. Was he there before? Let me look at the stream. Because it's slightly... behind. Yeah, I think that actually revealed the wolf over there. That's kind of cool. Wow, it said hello, I don't want to fight, and everyone's like, it's irredeemably evil. Yeah, I think this is one of the reasons why a lot of, in recent past, basically, Wizards of the Coast, Dungeons and Dragons, and a lot of things have been coming up. Gotten a lot of flack for the whole race thing, where it's like, if you're an orc or a drow, you're evil, and there's no way of changing that, which so like kind of goes against what is actually good in people. You've posted a link. I bring you love. It's bringing love. Don't get away. Break its legs. Okay. Yep. It's just one of them things where it's like, is there such a thing as irredeemably evil? I'd like to think not, but at the same token, it's sort of... Yeah, everybody's picking on me. I cannot stand up, because if I stand up, there's 4 attacks of opportunity they're going to trigger against me. And getting down here took almost half my hit points. So I'm just going... this is so annoying. Can I acrobatics? No actions left this turn to use this ability. I mean, I just want to stand up without getting murdered. Because lying here, being prone, is also probably... Is that actually... yeah, it's a -4 for lying here. Which is changing my... And I'm also flat-footed, which also doesn't help. Alright, stand up.
Down.
Hey! Most people missed. Although, I say most people missed. I'm an orc, so I get to stay up even when I'm in negative hit points. Yep, you missed. Great stuff. Okay, right. Let's break out some healing.
Yes.
I may have made a critical error in judgment. Color spray. I'll try and not get Valerie in all of this. That'll do. Okay, that helped. Oh, one of them fell down. Move over there. Fight defensively and stab that guy.
Behind me.
Didn't I say fight defensively? Oh! Well, that's good. Move up. Tristan... I've got 4 hit points. Cure moderate is 2d8 plus 1 level per caster level 3, so that is maximum. Yeah, he can't overheal on that. Heal me! I am not looking pretty. Yeah, that color spray was the cone mechanic. I don't mind it. I've seen other games do it, and I've seen other games do it better. But it works to a certain degree. Okay, Tristan's out. Wolf attacks Amory. I am going to stab the sleeping wolf.
This should do it.
There we go. Right, so now move over there for flanking position a little bit. Should I inspire some courage? Yeah, let's. I'm not seeing this lasting too much longer, although I don't think anybody's put a dint in Garuk yet. And you still won't with them kind of rolls. Yeah, fight defensively is making you miss a lot. But it's saying versus 20. Why is it versus 20? Flanking? Oh no, it's versus 20, but it's actually armor class of 28 at 3rd level. How is that for some Pathfinder BS? I mean, I do like that it all kind of helps because, you know, Valerie is very much focused on just being a defensive person. So she gets the base of 10, the dex bonus of 1, armor is 7, focus because she has that in heavy armor of a +1, a tower shield of +4, focus in the tower shield, another +1, dodge just as her natural ability to dodge is a +1, and then dodge bonus of 3 for fighting defensively. So, you know, they've got a attack bonus of 4, so they can only even consider hitting on a 20. Gonna start knocking out some of these other wolves just to try and clear the air a little.
Tear them apart!
Tristan, shoot that guy. Nope. Oh, just totally with it. What? I thought... Oh. I could have sworn that said... okay. Stab it! Lindsay, take care of that one.
Right.
Again, not gonna miss, not gonna hit. Garuk. Attack bonus of +16. Wow. That's a number. An amulet, lethal stance and rage. Yeah, maybe I should do some raging of my own. I want to take out some of these little bitty wolves. Continue fighting defensively. Yeah, that stung. Sure, why not? Rage versus rage. Tristan, take out that wolf. I will take out this wolf.
Calculated risk.
And Lindsay, take out that wolf. No, okay. That's always going to be a miss.
Won't kill me.
Ah, shoot.
Provoked.
Maybe I shouldn't have raged her.
Do not falter.
Oh, you're not down and out. Now you're down and out.
I always survive.
Take out the wolf, please. Anybody? Okay, let's move up and...
hurt.
Ooh. That's slightly concerning. 73 hit points. Critical attack did a lot of damage, but not enough to take it out.
Any last wishes?
There we go.
I'm wounded.
I'm definitely wounded.
This is for you.
Just... There we go. Oh, no, you don't have... You're bleeding out. Should I do something along these lines? Yeah, let's channel another heal.
Let's try this way.
Let's
This should do it.
have some sneaking in there.
This is
And
where I step in.
come on, people. Oh god. Down I go again. I don't think I'm getting up from that one. Okay, that was rough.
This was not part of the plan.
Stand up, fall back down, ready off for some good luck with the unquestionably evil warg. Yeah, I mean, it was evil. It killed me several times. How is that not obvious? That hurt. I need better healing. I would love to see a wand of cure light wounds somewhere. Because all these scrolls are just going to evaporate. And all I'm trying to do is get back into the green. It doesn't matter whether it's full green or a little bit green. Bum 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 bum. And another one. There we go. Right, let's see what we have here. We have an amulet. And skin them all. Collect all the treasure. I don't see anything. Ooh, hello. 21 coins, exquisite pearl, fake flower, and pocket mirror. Nice, nice. Anything else? I don't think.
That is not far.
How are we doing? Oh yeah, that was abandoning the stuff I don't want.
In due time.
How many more wolves will there be? There's 3 over there. Alright. Amory up first.
I'm not doing it wrong. The spell is flawed.
Oh, apparently you can't
Brilliant.
dodge. Because there's roots in the way.
A calculated risk.
Ever since we started putting out more damage to
Oh,
these
fight
things,
if I
it
have
seems
to.
to be flinging around the corpses a lot more. Not that I'm too fussed
You
at that
forced
stage,
my
it just
hand.
seems a little bit ridiculous where it's like I run up and punch him with a dagger and if I'm 6 feet, which is small for an orc, he probably flew about 15 feet back.
Serves you right.
Onward!
Go, Valerie, be the tank.
Tear them apart!
No, that's not how we do it, Amory. That's how we do it.
I'll try to make
Hit,
this
miss,
swift.
hit, miss, crit.
You
And 9
deserve
points
it.
of damage. Nice. Still missing. Goodbye, wolf.
Stay behind me!
Climb the hill. That's the thing that we could do. Skin. Collect. Move over here. Mobility 21 to get up to that ledge there. I
All
mean,
according to plan.
oh, hello. Another stick. For another ancient Rostlandic coin. I don't want to risk climbing up that way just because it hurts if I screw it up. More elks. I'm guessing if I wanted I could hunt these elks, but... How's my alignment doing? That's a question. I'm trying to stay on the lawful good path. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. It's still in the rough area of. Okay. Oh. Oh, look. More wolves. Ah,
Any last wishes?
Oh, Valor is up first this time. Charge. Anne-Marie, you can charge at that one. Yeah, that's the way we do it right now. See, that's how they should react with a tank in the field.
This will hurt.
Then I get to come along and punch it.
You can't stop me.
So it's come to this.
This is where I step in.
Let us strike as one.
Probably turn off Valerie's defensive fighting, but at the same token, with everybody around her, I don't feel that it's too important that she hits all that often. Oh. Oh, hello. Where's this? What? Yeah, get up there and start murdering things. I might.
They go down!
That's an interesting conundrum. Why are we still in combat? That might be why. I have triggered a trap. That is cool. I've never seen a well, what is that? Trap triggered entangle. Everything in a area, 40-foot burst. That is huge. I mean, it's got them entangled at least. I can't even see in there and delay until after. No, there's no. What's the closest
Serves
thing?
you
That
right.
one. Alright, everybody stay out of that area. Just move there. We got more centipedes coming. Trust Tristan to trigger off a trap. Oh, that one made its reflex saving throws. As did that one by the looks of it. They're creepy looking. Right, move out of there as quickly as possible. Everybody fall back. Tristan, no! Thank God you saved against poison. But do try and get out of there. wonder if the mites are still there somewhere. Wonder if the mites have anything to do with this. Hey, I got 9 people in my chat. That's 9 people watching the video. Oops. Wrong one. Hmm. 10 people watching the video. Right, Lindsay, move out of there. For the moment, I have no idea what I'm going to do. To a certain degree, just try and kill some of them off. Do I have a ranged weapon? I think I do. Switch it out.
Let's try this way.
Tristan's going to get 2 people to attack again. Or no, it's going to be 3 people this time. Oh no, that one's coming in. Great stuff. Okay, Valerie, turn around and kill that thing. Okay, so they're weak at least. I just can't bleed him while get in there and mess them up because... Ooh, dex damage. Okay, that's a thing. Right, you're out. Well, that's great. Okay, everybody go for the tank. Because you can't hit the tank. Right. Oh, still looks a little tangled up. Yeah, it was. Didn't help though.
Consider me provoked.
This should do it.
Oh wait. I need to switch weapons back on that guy. I'm getting a lot of viewers right now. I mean, I say a lot of viewers. I got 12 viewers. That's a lot for me, people. Welcome if it's your first time. Greetings. Probably just going to get to the end of this fight and then possibly call it there. Because I've been going for my designated 2 hours now. But welcome, feel free to drop me a follow and you'll get notified the next time I go live, which will be Thursday. It's a lot later on the Thursday. If you can't tell by my accent, I am English and I start 6 PM through 8 PM on the Tuesdays, but I start at 10 PM through to midnight on the Thursdays. I think I said that right. It's all in the schedule, and your schedule is updated to your local time zone.
This is for you.
At the moment, on the Tuesdays and the Thursdays, I'm doing a run-through of Pathfinder Kingmaker, and it's kind of my first time playing it, so don't really know what's going on for the most part. I say it's my first time. I've played a little bit of it, but I think I'm getting to the point of I forget a lot of things, so I'm up to the point of I know I'm at the edge of what I actually know. Okay.
I'm listening.
Thank you for saving. That's
Share
not
your
good.
troubles.
How much dex damage? You got -2 dex damage, taking your AC down to a flat 10. Nice stuff. Do I have any scrolls of restoration? I've got lots of scrolls. Don't know what half of them do. Scroll of Doom, Expeditious Retreat, Chaos, Enfeeblement, Reduce Person, Shield of Faith, Shocking Grasp, Summon Monster 1, True Strike, Raise Dead. I mean, Raise Dead, does that remove ability drain? Could kill him myself and then oh wait, no, he's a cleric.
As it should be.
So yeah, where am I? I am still exploring around here. There's loot and loot over there. Oh, it's up on that trail. And that trail eventually leads out over here, I believe. I did see a mite or mites in there. I wonder how long that effect's going to go on for. Oh, more creatures. Well, might as well carry on for a bit. Because I don't think these are particularly tough. Right, shoot
This
first,
will hurt.
then switch weapons. So that's how this works, so I don't mess it up. Beasts again. Yeah, this area seems to be just covered in beasts. Luckily, beasts aren't very good at hitting my tank, Valerie, who is a monster of a tank. There is centipedes. There is also an entanglement thing going off. I set off a trap. I don't... Well, I say I set it off. Tristan set off a trap. Let's not blame people here, but let's make sure that we're all aware that Tristan set off a trap. And that means that this entire area is entangled, and I kind of want to go to the other side of this area. So I'm currently just wandering around it, waiting for it to clear up.
You forced my hand.
So that maybe I can...
You deserved it.
clear off the edge of this map before I finish up today. I can see the area's got a thing going on. Are you going to provoke an attack of opportunity? I don't think you are, but I'm just going to take my 5-foot step away from you. Okay, thanks.
I'll fight if I
Bye.
have to.
Right, I need to start figuring out who I'm targeting so I can clean some of these people away.
Let's try this way.
It's not too bad when it's me because I can kill in a hit. See, look at that. They've got a +4 to their attack bonus, but they can't hit Valerie's 28.
Tear them apart!
Okay, that's another one down. Valerie, just swing. Not expecting you to hit anything, you're just supposed to stand there and make sure nothing hits you. Right, you're really injured. So, at some point, could you hit it? That'd be great. There we go. That one's injured. Slowly crawling out of the muck. Octavia, go for that one. Right. Go around there, stab that. Great stuff.
They go down!
Come on. Well, we've entered that phase where it decides everybody's going to miss for a while.
This is where I step in.
Oh, okay. Lindsay didn't miss. 1 point of damage. There we go, that should be done. Great stuff. Let's skin some beasts.
In due time.
It's a really cool effect, and to a certain degree it's nice to see that they've not scrimped on any of the area of the effect for the spell. But at the same token, it's all that's a lot of ground to cover. Some rocks, alchemist fire, and a wand of ear piercing scream. I should really start using up some of these resources, because I do like ear piercing scream. Is there a way down there? Oh yeah, it's a path down there. Law nature. The dead man's face is set in a mask of terror. The body is covered in burns. Let's take his vegetables. And his silver ring, but leave in his 2 daggers. hide dueling sword. It's got the magical effect behind it.
Done with waiting.
There are enough supplies to encamp once. Spend the night here. Probably not going to do that, seeing as though everybody here is dead. Somebody burnt, but not the ground. And yeah, he died in a mask of terror. Nothing spectacular. There's another body over here. It really says stay the night when everybody's dead. You know? I suppose you might be willing to do that if you were a necromancer and it's like, let's summon some guards out of these bodies lying around.
Follow my lead.
Compared to the other maps that I've been on so far on this game, this is a big map comparatively. Alright, this is definitely going to be the last fight. What I tend to do is I play for a couple of hours, and a friend of mine, she streams over on Half Singer Games. She's just signed in. She's usually setting up around about this time, so it should give me long enough to finish off this fight. And then once this fight is over, we'll save the game. Still wonder what we're doing here. Oh, Tartuccio, that's what we're doing here. We're on the trail of Tartuccio, maybe. Kind of. We found a guy who said that he was on the trail of Tartuccio on the way in here.
Serves you right.
But he didn't actually say Tartuccio was here. But at the same token, he didn't say that Tartuccio wasn't here. And I just started exploring. I've seen no signs of civilization so far, apart from maybe mites and traps. But the traps would lead by bandits. The mites are mites. I'm not entirely sure what that's about. And Tartuccio is nowhere to be seen. But I have fought a warg that was evil. I say it was evil. It said that we might be able to help it, and then we attacked it because I'm lawful good.
You forced my hand.
Force your hand to do what, Tristan? That was a terrible miss. Lindsay.
You deserved it.
This is one of them mook fights in Pathfinder Starfinder where it's like, it's just there for the experience grind. You know, wasn't particularly interesting. You know, I appreciate in Pathfinder Starfinder Dungeons and Dragons you will come across the occasional fight that is just there as a bit of a mook fight, but at the same token, you know, I don't know, there's two trains of thought here. There's one which sort of like says it's nice to have a lot of fights mixed in there to keep it interesting, but at the same token, and on the flip side, it's sort of like fights should mean something, especially if there's a chance of somebody dying. I don't feel like there was a chance of anybody dying in that fight. The warg fight, sure, there was chances of people dying, but none of the fights today, and I've been around most of this map, none of it has felt particularly perilous. So I hope there isn't too much of that in this game. But at the same token, I mean, it's not difficult. I might see about switching it off turn-based mode if it feels like that, but there's certainly, you know, there's a number of fights that I've come across in this where it's like if it wasn't in turn-based mode, it's like the fight with the warg, he would have just steamrolled me as I'm floundering around trying to figure out what I'm doing. But anyway, okay, thank you for coming to watch. I'll be streaming again Thursday, starting 10 p.m. GMT. or British summertime, whatever it's called, for 2 hours. Check the schedule, it's all in there. And I hope to see you all again soon. Okay, let me just... I actually have the screen for this that I forgot last time. Ending the stream. Okay, stick around. I am about to raid my friend, Pathfinder Games. So if you'd all like to join me, that would be wonderful. Let's see if I remember how to do this. I say we're going to go do that. Raid. Yay! Come join me. Those of you who are still here. Alright, see you next time.